Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and really crappy day again today. It's not going to be very warm at all. It's actually going to be cold again. Now, I've been putting this off because I didn't know if I was ready to put these up yet. I've got some things for my Etsy store. And I hope that you can, you'll go over and have a look and see what you think. Get yourself a prezzy. Alright, now I'm going to start with these boxes, right? I have two of these boxes, and this will be box one. This one here is actually ready to go as presented, but I will show you what's in here. And then the other one is not actually got things wrapped, but they will be the same as this, okay? Not the things are not the same, but I'll show you what's in that one too, alright? So, in here, and I'll put a link to where they are. What's today? Sunday. They should be in the shop by tomorrow afternoon, I hope, which is Monday, about 7 o'clock in the night time. I'm going to leave myself that sort of window so I can get it all done, because there's a bit here, and sometimes it takes me a while, and other times I can get them up reasonably quick. So anyway, so this is box number one, and inside here I've got a bit of information on here, so I can just lift that out. I wrote that down for myself so I can put that in Etsy when I get to that. So this is what you're going to get. Of course, there'll be a nice piece of blue paper underneath it, which is tucked down there, sorry, and that'll come up over the top, of course. So, and inside of here, this is not a lot of things that are made by me. They're mostly like things that you can use in your journals, right? Because in here there is a empty journal, all right? So now I'm going to actually show you, because they're all easy to open. So in this first one, we have a packet of 3 little envelopes, okay? So that's with a little bow around, so that's in that one. And we'll put this back on here. Now they're not both the same, these boxes, but a little close to being the same, you know. I've sort of put supplies in here for you, as much as I don't know if I've got a lot of things that I've made, but they're supplies. So in here I've made all these little bits, so that this is a paper clip that you can take off that and then use it in your journal. I thought it'd look nice on there for presentation. And in this one, I tried to make bags, but the stuff I had wouldn't glue. I have these little cottons. Now, you can use them as decorations, or you can use them in your journals, you know, you can stitch with them or whatever. Now, there's a couple there that the washi tape's not actually quite around, and that's, sorry, that's something that I can't control. I don't want to glue it down because you'll never get it out of there, and that wouldn't be much fun for you, would it? And then you've got, see, you've got a little bit of fluffy stuff to use on anything that you want to make, to put in your books, okay? Right, so that's that one. Okay, and I presented them like this because I thought, now, people, you know, they might like to give them for a present. They might like to just use a few of them, you know, you never know. This one here is the tags. Now, there's another one of those clips, which I really love making that. There's got a fair bit of fluffy stuff around it, but the biggest bag I had was this one, and these just only fit. So in here we have a few more supplies. We've got 2 pockets, they're angle ones that you put on. There is pieces, there's another one here. There is, there's a few bits, so you've got enough that you can cut pieces off or use them for something else. You know, there's fairy things there. I put stuff on the back so you can use the back of them for writing on or whatever, and or cut them down or whatever you want to do with them. So it's up to you. I'll have to wrap that one round again in a minute, because it's a bit technical. You know, right? It's a bit technical, it'll be. Oh, there's that one there. So they go in that. That's in that one. I don't know how many items are in here, but there's a fair few. And that come off the outside of the bag, right. In here I have a bookmark thing that I made with the ribbon things, that you might have seen me do that. So there's a pretty bookmark there with the dangles on the end. We have in that one. Okay, so that goes on that packet there. This one here has a bead, a little pin with a dangle. So on these here you have supplies as well, you know, on your little packets. Oh, and in here there is little pockets on circles. You see what that is? There's a circle, and then there's a half pocket, and there's a little thing slided inside. I better show you a bit better so you can see what we're looking at. For some reason I'm not sitting under this camera properly. See, there's 1, 2, and this one hasn't got a pocket. This one has. It has a tiny little bit in there. Love these little bits. Love making them too. So that one's got 2 little bits, but these are quite fun. You know, you can put them in your journals and then use them as little bits and pieces in. Okay, and that goes back in there. And that'll wrap back around there like that. So I know I shouldn't have, I wanted to wrap them so you could see what they were going to look like when you got them. I mean, I don't want to, you know, I want you to see what the presentation was like. Then I have one of these, oh, okay, so I've got this little pin, one pinned on there. It's a paper clip. And in here we have the second one of these. I think I made 2 of these because there's one in each box. This is a nice piece of, I hope you can see this all right. Isn't that cool? The snippet roll. He's tied on there with a piece, and then there's lace on the back. So I do love that one. I made that one after I showed you the others when I made. I did really enjoyed doing that. They were really good fun. So this is tied up with a bit of fluffy stuff too. So you've got plenty of fluffy stuff to put in your own things. Okay, so I put that back down in there. It's on a peg, and it's got the little paper clip on the end there. It's only just fastened over the end of that piece of string. This one here, I think, is a button one because it's got a button on there. I thought I'll put a button on this one. There's a few buttons there on that one. They're mother of pearl buttons. They're just stitched onto the card, so you can use them like by themselves or whatever you want to do with them. This one here is mother of pearl as well, and I've just threaded that onto the string, like so. In here we have some paper tags, I think, tags, and so you've got 1, 2, 3 tags. They're all different sizes. There's a nice big paper clip on there, and they've got just plain, oh well, it's not shiny on the back actually, so they've all been cut out by me. They're not bought ones, but it doesn't really matter one way or another, does it, you know. Paper clip, nice piece of sorry about this. Have to put that on later too. The bigger ones I find a little bit harder to do. Now in this one we have another beautiful paper clip, and I'm a fan of the paper clips, as you probably will tell. These are pockets, right? Because I thought you need somewhere to put your things. So in here I have 3 pockets, and on them I have 3 images. Now you can add more things to these if you want to. They just turn over like this, these bits. You just give them a little tiny bend, not too far, then you glue along here, and then you stick them in your book, okay? So there's 3 of those. Back in here. Now I was going to make some of these bags out of these really nice paper I had, and I could not get it to stick. Nothing I put on there would make it glue. I'll show it to you after. It's something like you get, but then my husband told me that it's something that you get your flowers in, and it's waterproof, so nothing was sticking to it. So here's another one here, and it's got, let's see, we don't know what was in here. Paper clip on the outside. Oh, and in here you'll get some ribbon crimps, clip things, a tiny little bottle, there's this little top bit. Some wee little tags, a couple of tassels, and a couple of bigger paper clips in that. So that's for your embellishments. You put your bits and pieces on. I'll put a nice mushroom on there, and I think that would be, you'll be able to put this in your journal too, I imagine, bags, if you wanted to. If you want to, it's up to you. You know, you can design this any way you like. Well, with the stuff that's here. Okay. This one here, I made one of these. I don't know why I didn't keep going. Maybe I couldn't find my paper, but now I have. So this is another paper clip, and then this has got stamps in. These are some of the stamps. They're washi stamps, you know. They've got they're sticky, but they don't stick as good as what, you know, we'd like them to. So what you need to do is just put a little bit of glue on behind them. I think there's 5 in there. I think there's 5. There could be 10. I don't know. I'll say 5, and that way if you get any more, that's a bit of plus then, won't it? I hope I showed you that enough. But I guess when you get it, it'll be nice to have a look through all these little parcels and see what's in them, won't it? Hey? So put that on there. And that's going to have to be done delicately. Put it back on. Hang on a minute. I might be able to do this. Because you wrap and you wrap and you wrap, don't you? Because paper is a bit forgiving in some cases, and you can just get your bow around the front. No, the top, go to the bottom, go this way. There you go. Look, see, that's cool. Okay, so here's another one. I think there's 17 things, but in all these things, of course, there's lots more things. So there's another paper clip, bit of ribbon this time. And then here we have, oh, goodies. Right, okay. So I've made some pins with little beads on, see, so you can add to your bits. I've made some little jewellery pieces, like for adding to something. They've got what's the name, top and bottom, and I'm also putting this in this one. There's an angel, and there's a piece of jewellery piece there you can use for something if you want to put it on your jewellery in some way or other. Yes, this will have to be read. I wonder if I can do this one. Yeah, I did. Look at that. Right. In this one we have more pockets. Okay, so I put a nice sticky on there. And in here we have pockets that I made. This is from the these are from Graphic 45. So there's a tag and it's got a pocket in it. This one here's a pocket, and you can, it comes down underneath there. Hope you can see that nice. And then there's this one here, and it's got 2 pockets in it, and each of them's got, I don't think that one's got anything in there, but these have got little tickets in them. But maybe you'll be able to make yourself a little tag. These are to inspire you too, you know, so you can make your own things as well, you know, your own embellishments to put in your journals. But it's just, if you haven't got the things that you need, well, here you are. These are going to be the things you'll need. In here there's lace. I can see that there's lace, and I haven't stuck that down. Wonder why I didn't stick that down. Well, maybe you can stick it on something anyway yourself, you know. It's got a tiny little peg in. So I've got lace in here, and bits that you can use down the side of your pages, you know, to put down the side of your page. And that is all of the bits. And in the bottom, okay, it's around here like this, up here, whoop. I'll straighten it all out, don't you worry, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. And now in the bottom here we have the journal. You see me making the cover for this. Well, started to. It changed a little bit. I've made it pretty but very basic, because I thought, well, maybe there's a few bits that you've got that you want to put on here to make it your own or whatever. But it has pages. How many pages does it have? 48 pages, and it's 5.5 by 7.25. Okay, And then inside I have a envelope, and that's got the letter from the bookmaker. It's pretty much tells you what journals are about, okay? So it tells you what journals are about, but I put it in the envelope because I just wanted to. So there it is in there. And that's in that pocket. And you've got these pages. Now Sonia's accidentally put this in upside down, so you can actually put something under there and fasten it down, okay? But these are, that's a really good bit of paper. This is a bit of scrapbooking paper. That's a bit of, there's some parchment paper in here. There's some of these, you know, it's tracing paper, right? And another piece of scrapbook paper. I tried to keep the colours to a minimum, so you have something. This is not a beautiful piece of parchment paper, so you'd have some sort of thing that you can just do yourself the colour. Now see, that's upside down, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Really, I don't know how I managed to do this, but I did. So that one there's got a sideways bit that you can fasten to. This is really good quality, this stuff here that I've put in there. It's really beautiful, and I made a little heart to put on the circle. Put on the string, and then of course the other rest of it's the other side of all that. And then I did not actually put a pocket in the back, but you've got pockets in this kit, so you can put the pockets in yourself, okay? So that is box number 1, alright? So I'll just sit these back in here, and then I know I have to go through, and there in here there is, I wrote down here somewhere, I think there is 14 things, like 14 packages. Maybe that's box 2. I don't know now. What have I got here? The right box 1? Yeah. Yes, there's I thought there was more than that, but anyway. It's okay. We're good. Right, and then I have, of course, these bits that I've got to sort that out for what's the name. So that's 1 ready. Well, not quite, but nearly there. Right, that's box number 1. Oh dear, I've knocked the heater over. That's not good. Whoa there, that was not clever. Sonia, how'd you do that? Oh, then it switched on. You know, I don't know how that happened. Must have did that when I was fishing around there for something. I wonder if it switched itself off. So this is box number 2. And I will write it on here because, well, of course I know because I only got 2. Well, okay, well, we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, so this is box number 2. Now, these haven't been wrapped yet, but they will be, or will be wrapped up, okay? Just have a mouthful of water. Talking constantly scaring me. It's not scaring me, it's making me... Okay, so this is pretty much the same, only not quite. Okay, so they got little pins. Got little pins in this one. And in here there is the ribbon clips, and there's tassels and tiny, tiny tags. A little bottle. And what's the name? Paper clips, okay? There's some little buttons. I don't know, vintagey sort of, that could be, they might be vintage. So these are pockets, like something like the ones I did in the other one, only these have got little envelopes in them, so the little envelopes actually work. I haven't glued them up, but you can do that. You can glue that, we've got to leave something for you to do. And there's some more there and another one there. And there's pocket up the top as well. I just didn't put anything in it. Like I said, I've got to leave you a bit of space. Maybe yeah, we'll go in there. We just you know, be careful and tuck it down, and you can just write on the back of that. So there's some lace for the put up on the sides of your book. Here's some little strings like you can use for tying things up or whatever you want to do. Put some stitching in. Just leave it like it is. So these are heart-shaped little pocket things. There's a little pocket in there, and I've tucked down that. I'll show you these because I love these. I do really love it, and I do like making them too. So there's one, there's a little heart, and there's one there, and there's another one. See, and they've got a little heart tucked inside the heart. When you can write on any of those, you know. So that's really pretty. I love them. So that's that one. There's some beads in here. I wasn't going to put beads in, but I did. I put some beads in. So there's beads in this one. There's no beads in the other one. This one's got 2 envelopes, and there's a actual, this is a, what do you call that? It's one of them pockets, you know. Does have a name. So the envelopes, and then I've got these little pockets that you put stuff inside there, and I've just tucked them in there for presentation purposes. That one's got a little bunny rabbit on. Peter Rabbit, maybe it's Peter Rabbit, could be one of his rallies. Put that back down straight. Okay, so now we've got some cards to use for journaling or whatever you want to do. Actually, these are journaling cards, the top two, and the bottom two are pieces of scrapbooking paper. There's some. Oh, I hope you can see these things. Oh dear. I guess if you missed out, you might have to buy it so you can have a look. Sorry, don't mean to say that. But you know what? It's a good present. It's a really good present. I would like it myself. Oh no. You know what I mean. We, us ladies do love the journal. Though that didn't go together properly. So now I have some of these pockets for this one as well, and they've got different things on them. This has got a heart on it, it's got a lady on it, and this one's got another lady on there. Okay, and they just go into your journal. These are little tags that I made, 3 little tags. These are also this is pieces of tags. I made tags out of the Stamperia, I think it's Stamperia paper that I have, but I put lines on the back for you so you could do lines. And there's a tiny little clip on that and a little bit of fluffy stuff. There's some stamps, I think there's 5 like the last lot. There's my bags I haven't put them into yet. Here's some of the little tiny pieces that I made. Gee, I hope I'm showing this properly. This is the first snippet roll I made, is it? Yeah, because I think I put buttons on this one. Yes, it is. I think so. Right, and that's it there. Isn't it cool? Right, didn't tie them on. I'm not actually tying it though, I just want to roll it there so it'll stay there. Okay. Righto, isn't that nice? I like that. I do love making them too. So we should probably get on to some more, eh? So that's in there. And I know I've got there's stars on this bag, but it doesn't matter what time of year you send them to it. I've got to find a nice bag to put in, you know, I wanted to find. And in here we have a journal. And I don't remember which one this is. Oh yes I do. Oh yes I do. Remember this one we made? You would remember me trying to get the ends on that. Okay, so this has got a fair few pages in it. Even though they only look very thin, they've got a bit of paper in them. So this undoes here. I've just added that piece on there. It's fastened on the back so it won't disappear on you. A tiny pocket in the front. I haven't put the letter to the bookmaker in here yet, have I? So this has got some tea-dyed paper. It's got some parchment paper. There's some there that I was somebody did this and sent it to me. It had a couple of little tears there, so I put patches on it, because if you know me, you'd see I'd put patches on there. There's a pocket there in that piece of what's the name? This has been glued a bit so it wouldn't you know, take off, tear or whatever. So I've got that bit. There's a nice piece here that I printed off when I had my glue, ink was running out. I put that through the printer. I'm sure that's what I did. Maybe it's something somebody sent me. I don't know. I'm sure I did that at one stage anyway. So this is a bit of writing about something. I haven't put a little thing on that yet either. Still got a little bit to do in this. That's why I say it won't be up until tomorrow afternoon. Okay? Tomorrow afternoon. Give me till then to get it up here. So today's Sunday, and tomorrow afternoon they should be in the shop. Because I've got to wrap these up. I can do this today and add them to the thing as I go. So that's box number 2. Right. So, I don't know. I suppose I've got time to show you a couple more things that I'm going to add to it. Not to this, but to my shop. I have a couple more things that I'm going to put in here. I think. Wait a minute, we'll have a look. because I was just putting so much stuff together and doing so much, and I thought, well, I should probably just put it up and show you what I have. Well, we have this. I forgot about this. It's my journal. It's one of my latest journals. One that took me, quite some time to do, but I did it. This is not my sewing one. It's still working. This is the paper. This is the stuff that wouldn't stick. Now, finally, I've got this done. Okay? There's a little parcel there for a thank you. And here it is. Okay? All done, all stitched, all slow stitched, all over. I've slow stitched all over this. I've actually added a few in, bits and pieces because I wanted to do something on it. I've got this band here that looks fairly tight, but I think I'm liking it because it's holding it together. It's up to you whether you fasten it up or not. I suppose you don't have to. So in here we have, now I didn't think, I forgot all about this, so we better show you. Okay. Now, this is the first page. Now, the cover is actually made out of fabric, material, wallpaper, and another lot of fabric on this here, righto? So that's a few things. It has got a soft cover and it's really good. It's not going to hurt. Okay, so in here I've got a little flippy up papers. I've got a note to the bookmaker down in there, which is a place you could probably put something if you wanted to. There's a tiny little tuck there with that in it. Long time since I've started this, isn't it? And get it finished. So this one here is that's going to be a pocket because Sonya had a mistake there. So because it kept wobbling around, actually there wasn't a mistake, it just kept moving on me. So I'm just going to stick that in there, but there's stuff in here, maybe you can put something in that. And then I've done this pleated piece, put a bit of really cool lace stuff and some spots. So over this next page I've got a journal in here, a little journal that I made with a few pages in it. It's just because I cover over a lot of the paper, I know to leave your spaces to write stuff down. Yeah, so, well, that's not a lot of space, but it's some, okay. Maybe you could put better, I might have put in some paper. So this is a paper clip, piece of my work. Now, I did this. It's a bit of mixed media, sort of, okay. This is a bit of trim. Paper clips from the other side that you can see there. So in here I have a little booklet of bits like for you to write on. Okay, so there's something to write on because I've got this here little ticket. There's a part here this ticket comes out of. Does this move? No. I can't remember what anything does now. I know there's a place here you can tuck stuff, but not here, no. And there's an envelope. What's it got in it? Nothing. Well, that's good. Then you can put your secrets in there, or your $50 notes, or whatever. Whatever will fit, eh? Right. So there's a bookmark for you, too, for this one. Okay. Now we've got what's the name up the top? Journaling tag thing. Another little booklet. It's got little pages in. Made with some few little pages in, made out of really nice paper, and a sticky thing, and that goes into that nice pocket there. Over here we have the fairy's outfits, and there's a journaling card I put in there. The fairy is a tuck, so if you want to put something behind her you can. This is a beautiful leaf that I got in some things I bought. Really nice, isn't it? And I put that piece over these. I love that. This is nice. It was going to come out, but I'd made a mistake and stuck it down. This one here, you tuck things under. This one here turns around and opens up like that, and there's a little thing in there, and I don't know if there's anything in it yet, so you'll have to see that. And there's a journaling space there for that one and that nice piece. So this one here has got an opening down in there, so I've stuck that there so you can see. You can put a photo or something down there yourself. This is not actually the part that pulls out. This bit here does. It's an envelope, and that's what I've done with it. This here is a page with an owl and moths and things. Oh, look, there's somewhere to write. And here's an empty space too. Look, I haven't even decorated this, but I left that right like that on purpose because, you know, there's a bit of stuff in it and I want you to do your own as well if you like. So here's another little pocket with a few bits, and I didn't left that undone either. I've left this one here undone. Okie dokie. That's nice, isn't it? Love that. Yes. And then there's this one, and this flips over like so, and then you can write in there. Okay. And then this opens as well, and you can put something in here. See? There's a place to put that, something or other. So, did I make that? Oh, I did. Okay, so there's this one. I love this page. There's a beautiful lady on there. Now, these little things actually do open. There's nothing in them at the moment, but you could probably put something in there because that's a little tuck, a little pocket, and there's that nice bit of journaling card. And here's some paper in here for you to write on. There's a few pages there, and this flips up over too, so you want to write under there. I don't know if that's a pocket. I don't think it is. Righto. Here's a paper clip. I'm not sure he's a paper clip is. So there he is. That's the back side of him. There's a paper clip. That's one of our Australian birds there, if people don't know. And that's a paper clip. And here's a nice piece of trim that I made. This is one of them things, you know, one of them things. And come on, specimen thing, right? And this one here opens up like so. And this way. I love making that. That was so much fun. Bird, does he do anything to Bird? No. He does. Look, he opens and there's a pocket behind there. So when you look at it, just a little tiny and careful now. Just look carefully. If it doesn't come unstuck after you give it a little bit of a look, just don't tug it. It could end badly. But anyway, so this is actually a pocket lifting up thing. Right, that bees on there. This is a journaling card. There's space to write. There's one of these. I love making these ones out of the lace. I do love making those. Don't think. Oh yes, that is actually a pocket too. I must put something in there so you can see that that's a pocket too. A little stamp here. Oh no, it's too wide. Wait a minute. Oh dear. I'll do this here piece. See? I'm going to cut that and put it in there because I'm sure, you know, if you want to make a note and put it down in there, you can. Now this here doesn't do a lot but slide, okay? Slides over that way and there's somewhere to write and it slides back that way. Pretty nice. I like it's cool. I like it's cool. There's a blank page. And there's this here. I do love this, what I did. Do love how that works. And that page there. Now this one here I made out of this is a belly band. When I put the stamp on it stuck right down there. So maybe you can put some up that end and something down the bottom end. Let me see, what have I got here? Something to the bottom end of that. Must have something here I can use. Come on. I do. I have a little card there. Look, see? Something can go in there as well. But that's halfway. Then I have this one. I really love this page too because I do love the things that I made that out of. And the bag and the little paper for writing on. And this paper, I love this paper. I only got one sheet of it. And it's really cool, isn't it? But I put a couple of stickers on there for, you know, just for fun. Then I have this one, and there's got paper down the back, that in that front one. This turns around here for some reason, I don't know why. And that goes back that way, and this one comes out of there like that. So I made that a while back, but it's really cool, isn't it? You would have seen a few of these things that I was making in this journal, I'm sure you would have. Anyway, so now I have an envelope in there, nothing in that. I hope you don't mind if there's nothing in the envelopes. There could be something in the gift one for you. I don't remember what I put in the gift one, to be honest. So there's a little sequence shaking thing, and a couple of tickets behind there, and a piece of hessian. That's really nice. I like that. Oh, you got two here, Sonya. Wait a minute. I'm sorry about this non-disclaimer on this bending this, because I am it is bending a bit. I think it's because of the glue I used, and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so this is it's texture, and it adds to it. Now I've got a tiny ticket in here to let you know that you can put something down in there. Or, I don't think I will, because I think it's for you to do that, okay? Any bits of fluff and that you get for nothing, that's fine. Okay, so I've got this pocket here, and I've got a mushroom page folded up, and it's got a little paper clip on it, a little heart one, and that nice little bit on the top. I have this really pretty band. I've fastened this onto here because I didn't want it to get lost. Because of the lace being a little bit baggy, I thought that could fall off there. And then I've got this piece here in the back. It flips over like that. And this piece here with the little ducks, that opens up like that. And here we are. There's the other side of my piece of work. And here is the last one, and this is a pocket. I really do like this image. I really do. Another envelope, okay? So you can put something in there that you like, and that's the end of that one. So it is done, and it's ready to go to its new home. Oh, excuse me for throwing things everywhere, but there's yeah. So that's that one, and that's done. So it'll probably have to go in one of them boxes as well. I think I do have one somewhere. Any of these things are free shipping to Australia, but I can't do it overseas. I'm so sorry, because they cost too much money. The only thing I can do is put up what I can for the price on it, like they'll let me do. Okay, so now I have a very small journal, and I'm nearly running out of time here. I'm sure I've got 5 minutes. So I'll show you this one, and then I'll also hopefully see how fast I can go to put stuff up. So this one I made a while back. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's only, it's little bits and pieces, and it's really pretty. I made one like it a long time ago, and I thought, well, I want to make another one so I can put it in my shop. So this has got a book in it. There's a little booklet in there. I've got 5 minutes to show you this. This has got a booklet in it. It goes behind there. You've got these little tickets in that. There is a place occasionally for you to do some writing on. This ticket thing goes in there behind the owl. He's on with a nice bit of lace. And there's this part here that we've got, and there's a ticket in there, and this has got lots of embellishment things and stuff in here you can write. There's room for writing. Yeah, there's room for writing. There's a pocket. And there's another one of them notepad things. I've got a notepad. Like a notepad. There you go. So that's that. There's this. That there is a place you can put something in. You probably would have put it all behind there though, but it's okay. More places to write something. There's a belly band there. I probably should have put something behind that. We'll just see. It will go into the shop as I can get it in there as fast as I can as well. So, and there'll be that. There's a letter. There's a letter that I got from one of the places on Etsy. That you can download. You have to buy them, but. And in here there's some stickers. They're for putting somewhere about. An envelope. Tuck that behind the A. It'll fit there. Come on, you got it hooked up there, Sonya. Oh, it's all hooked. I've got it. Nobody panic. And there's a piece that I'd stamped. I think that was me. Yep. There's a stamp that's got a little tuck. I made a tuck out of that. That's quite cool. I'm not really sure I did that. Okay. And there's a piece there with a pocket in it. And there's a tuck up there. Corner page in it there. Isn't that a tuck? Yeah, it is. Look. Okay, so that can stay in there. I'll put one of the. There's a little mouse picture. A piece of music paper. And the pocket, and I've put that on with some staples. And I've got this piece, and there's the back, and there's the cover, which I really love the cover, and I did have trouble putting these little beads on here, but I did it because I really wanted to, because you need to make them nice to finish them off. That is all I can put up for this video, okay? So I'm hoping that I can get this video up so you can actually have a look at this stuff and see what you think. Okay, I'll go over and have a look at me things. I'll put that back in there. I don't know how much they'd charge me to ship that overseas, but I don't think it's that high. It just depends if it goes through some thing that they've got there. Anyway, so I've got more bits and pieces of small things, like I'm going to have some flowers maybe, and things like that yet, that I will put up eventually. And but as far as this goes, I think that'll be all right for the time being. Although I do want to put these in. I'll see what happens. If I get some more made, you will see a few of those up there. If not, well, I'm sorry, but I don't want to part with these at the moment. I want to make some more first before I do. So that's what my aim is anyway, to make some more of those. And if you see them in the shop, well, you will. But otherwise, I'll get them there eventually. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that video. And there will be a bit of something else on that book. I think I've got to make that. Actually, I just noticed it here that I've got the piece that I made for the book, for the journal, in here. I forgot about that. This is going to be on the journal too. Where did it go? I should have seen that. And another piece here somewhere. Maybe that's blue. I think something green. I'm going to put these together, and that's got to go on the journal. I've nearly forgot about that. That's not good, is it? I nearly forgot to do this piece. So these are going to go on they're going to be hanging on the side of the journal somewhere, I think. Okay. If I can make up a thing to put them on. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.